the truth.
All right, guys, we are back. Dad versus Kids Gaming. I'm excited. Guys, there are some genres that Gage and I cannot get enough of. There are some styles of games that we just pour our time and our hearts into. And since I was his age, one of those genres has been wrestling. Now, as an independent pro wrestler myself for years, Gage has grown up around it, and let me tell you, the kid knows everything about wrestling there is to know. Now, when we play wrestling games, guys, all this, I mean, I love it, but man, I want to pin him. And this kid does not want to lose to Dad at a wrestling game, do you? At all. So listen, what we figured we would do, Dad versus Kid edition, if we're going to play wrestling, I mean, if we're going to play wrestling games, you know what I'm saying? Like, there's so many we could choose, but I think Dad picked a good one for us today. What about you? Can you tell everybody what system we're playing on today?
Nintendo 64.
Oh, and the Nintendo 64.
And we've got WCW versus NWO Revenge.
Oh, Gage, just hearing it makes me happy. You know what I mean? Just hearing the words Nintendo 64, WCW, NWO Revenge brings back so many awesome memories for me. Now, we will find out in a minute if it will be good memories for Gage or not. Now, we won't waste any time. Let's get right into it. Go down and leave a like, hit a comment, and tell us, is it Dad or is it Kid? All right?
Sold out.
Oh, you want to do sold out?
Yeah.
All right, sold out, Gage says. Tell you what I'm doing. Gage, I'm not even playing around. I'm going NWO first and foremost, and I'm going Scott Hall. What you got?
All right, I'm going.
What you got? What's your answer to Scott Hall, NWO?
All right.
What are you doing? You not Ravens flock? Oh, don't tell me you're going Team WCW.
I'm going it.
Guys, not that I have anything against Bret Hart, because I do not. But what Gage has done has put a feud that Dad is now Team NWO, Gage is now Team WCW. Let's see who's got it.
He's the excellence of execution.
Well, that doesn't matter to me. Does it matter to you? Now, Gage, I absolutely want no interference because I want nobody to come in. I don't want you to give up either. I want to pin you, okay? So we're going to go. All right, we're going to go. Look at it.
There's Dusty Rhodes.
Dusty Rhodes with him.
He's working.
Just oozing machismo, Gage. Do you see it? Man, I don't care if Dusty Rhodes is in my corner or not. When the bad guy comes out, you are in some trouble.
He's just a conky man.
Now,
Working hard with his hands.
the best there is,
The best there
the
was.
best there was,
And the
and the best there ever will be, except for the times he plays Dad at WCW and NWO Revenge.
I gotta give it to Bret Hart. He is probably my favorite.
Hey, he's the excellence of execution, but right now that means absolutely nothing because he is in there with Scott Hall.
He sure is the bad guy.
Oh, and Gage comes up. Gage throwing reversals at me already, guys. I'm telling y'all, it is honestly and truly, when Gage and we get into the wrestling matches, all things change. We turn into wrestling fanatics that do not want to lose, and today is no different because I can promise you I do not want to lose. I did. Oh! Ooh! And Gage stuns me.
Bret Hart did Bret Hart did Starship Pain outside.
Stretch him out. Oh, seriously?
Yeah. got a problem with that?
Gage, of course, resorting to the headbutts. Because Bret Hart doesn't know. Test his strength here in the middle of the ring. And I think Scott Hall's going to win it. Put him down.
Oh.
Put him all the way down. Oh, no. That's it, baby. That is it.
Okay, heel. All right.
Did you see that, Gage? I hope you saw that. Oh, here we go again. Who's got to get it? Who's going to get it?
Razor. It looks like Razor.
I don't know. Yes, sir.
Oh, all right.
And it just looks wonderful. Ooh, nice reversal. Dad trying to go over the top and put in a little extra work on Gage. Bret the Hitman Hart with the heads up move there to get the foot up to reverse it. Gage just loves those headbutts, man. Oh, and Gage trying to sneak one in, but a little too close to the ropes for that. Let's go off of this one. Big forearm coming straight in, dropping the bow right on the neck of the Hitman. And Dad has picked up momentum. Oh! As soon as I said that was momentous, oh my goodness, and Gage comes out of the turnbuckle with an absolute boot that probably knocked Razor on his butt. I was trying to get there and get you off the turnbuckle, and it just was not fast enough. Was not fast enough. Dad putting Gage in it, belly to back. Here we go. Wearing Gage down. Nintendo 64.
And if you're his age, name your favorite. Is it NWO, WCW? Which one is it?
Why you gotta be my age to make it? What are you insinuating?
Well, most people that are like your age know more.
Which do you like better, WCW or NWO? It doesn't matter. You're not my age. You don't get to pick.
Okay, 12, 11, and up can pick.
Okay, deal. So who's your favorite? Were you alive? If you were alive back in the Monday Night Wars like I was, would you have been Team WCW or would you have been Team NWO? Nice reversal, Gage. Dad goes for the belly to back. The Hitman reverses it.
Mostly, I would have to go with NWO.
Well, here's the thing. On this game, now I was an NWO fan, but I was a Wolfpack. I was a red and black. Okay, guys, we are just reverse city here.
That should be there.
But no, I was a red and black fan. So Gage is
I'm more of a white and black fan than NWO.
But I remember Gage. I remember when Hogan was announced as the third member, and my goodness, was it a thing to see. Okay, so Dad has been, while we've been talking, Dad has been absolutely wearing the Hitman out. Gage is getting a few reversals on me, but it's just so sporadic that he can't build any kind of a solid offense on that.
And the headbutt, my God.
Oh, and Dad working from up top, out on the apron.
Alrighty. Alright.
And let's go and get one. Let's get a belly to back on the floor. That right there, folks, will near the end because no one is getting up from that.
This makes me think of Shawn Michaels versus Razor Ramon at WrestleMania.
Oh, and listen, Gage, what you've just done, for those that are watching this video, they must enjoy wrestling. Gage going for the sharpshooter, and I'm in the ropes. Shawn Michaels, Razor Ramon, WrestleMania 10 ladder match, in my opinion, and in this just my opinion, the greatest wrestling match of all time. And I may get flack for saying that, but I remember being 10 years old and watching that match live and not believing what I had just seen. So a lot of them top the list. You know, I've got matches galore, but Gage, you're right. Razor Ramon, Shawn Michaels, WrestleMania 10. You can't put a number on that. So as we get going, as Gage is wore out, I'm going to get me a little spirit going because I can sense the end coming near for Gage. And by means of a razor's edge, of that I'm certain. Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
Okay.
Working knee. He ain't gonna be able to do a sharpshooter if his knees don't work.
Alright. Alright.
Okay. And Gage, I think Gage has spent more time on the outside. And no, sir, we will take that from the apron. Stretch it out.
Don't stretch it out.
Come on, Gage, you better get out of that one. Rope break.
Oh, I'm so lucky. I am so lucky.
Almost had you. Almost had you. The rope break and the abdominal stretch took me in to where my special went away.
That should be a workout.
Gage, I put you in that abdominal stretch. You'll feel a workout. You'll feel those abdominals moving.
And that's why it's called the abdominal stretch.
Exactly.
It's because it's supposed to be a
Look
workout.
at Bret Hart takes it to the floor again. He just cannot seem to have an answer for Dad, who is gonna just build it up all that he can.
Who do you like more, the Songs of Execution or
You asking the people, or you asking me?
I'm asking all.
Guys, tell Gage, who is it for you? Is it Scott Hall at any point? Is it Razor Ramon? Is it Scott Hall, NWO? Is it Bret Hart? Who's your favorite of the two here, guys? Tell us.
Now it doesn't have to be just Bret Hart and Scott Hall. You can comment your childhood favorites too. I'm looking for Harbo and Elbow tie-up too.
Wearing him down, guys. Gage is still in the green, but he is getting slower.
I'm tired.
He is getting much, much slower.
Bret Hart looks like he's losing a bit of his energy. Alright, Bret Hart.
What you got? Oh, look at him, Gage. Oh, come on. I'm trying to get you. I'm wearing you down. Look how slow he's getting. Bret Hart, guys, is barely getting up, but somehow finding the energy.
How is he surviving?
Somehow finding the energy to fight Scott Hall back. Scott Hall, he can see it. He can see the fear in the hitman's eyes. He knows.
Oh, okay. Come on.
Gage will not, and that's what he does, guys, in these games. He does not go away. He just sticks around, and then the next thing you know, he is beating you. He's dropped a finisher on you. He's hitting you with a submission move.
Come on. Alright. Oh, come on. The ropes can't save me now.
No, and I was wanting you to turn around there. And we will have this to deal with. And 1, 2. What? Are you serious? There is no way. Oh no, now it's personal. I know you did not just kick out of the razor's edge. I'm dropping another one on you now for good measure. I hope you understand that. No way did Gage kick out of the razor's edge. He has done the impossible. Absolutely stunned this capacity sold out crowd. Everyone thought that Bret Hart was finished, including myself. Gage thought he was finished. Make no mistake, Gage definitely thought he was done for right there.
Oh, jeez.
Oh, and Bret Hart, guys, is absolutely just beat down. Scott Hall will not even give Gage a 1 count at this point, and it is starting to get out of hand. Pop. We will do that to get the spirit meter up.
Okay, looks pretty painful. Bret Hart, he can walk it off.
Alrighty, guys, I think we all know what's coming up next.
Is that what's coming next?
Oh no, I'm about to lose it. Can I get him? I'm just going for the 3 count now, Gage. Not even my concern.
Alright. Oh.
Should have pulled you out.
Come on. Jeez. Oh.
Gage, I don't know. I don't know about it, Gage. I'm sitting here questioning on what you've done. I don't know if there's any cheat codes or anything going on that you've done in this game while I've not been around, but I don't know, Gage. That's a cut. Bret Hart looks awfully wounded and awfully winded.
He looks pretty tired. Oh.
To reverse a move and throw me in the turnbuckle. Oh, guys. And Gage is building his spirit meter up. What has gone on here? Dad versus Kids Gaming, Nintendo 64, and Gage has kicked out of the finisher. He's kicked out of a pin when he can barely stand up.
Come on. Oh, okay.
Now, if you even think about getting up from that, I am seriously going to question what's going on here.
Okay, I'll confess. I'm surely going to get
it. Well, I must be. Okay. Guys, Dusty Rhodes is offering no help. He's clapping as the Hitman is wounded.
He's like, you got this, Razor, baby.
Come on, Razor, baby. You got this.
That's actually pretty funny. Alright. Come on, Razor, baby. You got this. Alright.
And on this edition of Dad vs. Kids Gaming, despite kicking out of a finisher, despite putting up a fight against the bad boy, today the NWO is victorious. So, the next time Gage wants to step up to the plate in NWO WCW, I would think he may want to pick somebody better than Bret the Hitman Hart.
You insulted me.
Guys, we always have so much fun playing wrestling. We hope y'all have fun watching it. Please let us know what your favorite all-time wrestling game on any console is. Your memories of WCW, NWO, Revenge. Tell us all. We want to hear it. But until next time, thank you for joining Dad vs. Kids Gaming. Bye.